Next up from Germany, nominated in the drama series category for Bad Banks. This is the production team. Desiree Noble, Oliver Keenley, Michael Lehman, Gunnar Ross, Lisa Blumenberg, Thomas Bellow, and Frank Zerr.
Alle in die Kamera, hier hin. Hallo. Hallo, rüber. Jawohl. Alle, hier in meine Kamera. Ja, meine doch. Hier hin. Meine Kamera
Let's bring you down.
Is this in order?
It should be.
Joining the NRW delegation, Petra Muller, Leopold Watt, Yanni Schellner, Amelia Schuler, Christian Swalkow, Alvin Schuh, Paula Lee.
Hier, ganz wichtig. Noch ein bisschen weiter rüber, Leute. Noch ein bisschen weiter aufschließen. What's up, Brett? Okay. Ihr könnt ja mal ein bisschen aufrücken.
Noch weiter zusammen.
Noch ein bisschen reinrücken. Und Sie noch die BVB-Schal gucken. Jawohl. Super, noch, wenn die noch ein bisschen weiter zusammen. Super. bisschen weiter zusammen. Und hier in meine Kamera, hier hin, in meine Kamera.
Foto kriegen wir auch, oder?
Und nochmal in die Kamera, alle Mann. Nochmal hier in die Kamera, alle. Danke euch. Viel Glück heute Abend. Yes.
Dankeschön. Tobias, alles gut? Ja.
Einmal noch.
From the Netherlands.
Die Kamera.
This is Ruth
Tanja ist im Bild. Tanja, geh mal auf die Seite. Tanja, geh mal auf die Seite.
Okay, jetzt will ich gerade bitten, genau, wenn Christian noch da bleibt und Leo, genau, ja, heißt Emilia, genau, machen wir noch ein kleines jetzt machen wir Christian, willst du hier warte, du musst es ein bisschen zu weit legen. Weil hier sind ja
Hier alle mal in meine Kamera.
Einmal zu ihm.
Once again, from the Netherlands.
Hallo, die Kamera.
This is Rusbek Kaboli, Iris Lemertz.
Sehr gut in meine Kamera hier. Spitzenmäßig, super.
Einmal zu ihm. Einmal zu ihm. Bitte nochmal einmal hier. Okay, danke.
Right here.
Okay. Kann noch jemand sagen, wir müssen ja. Also erstmal für die Junge.
The rest of their team.
Tobias, du musst bitte jetzt die beiden lassen.
Ganz schnell nochmal die beiden.
Rosbeth, Rosbeth and Iris.
So you guys got a lot of love when you showed up here. What does it feel like?
It's amazing, like because we were shooting like 2 years ago, and now being in the US and seeing how people react is wonderful, and just yeah, it's amazing.
Right here for Holland.
Noch einmal, ja.
Oh, and so to have the show nominated, what does that mean to you guys?
It's amazing to see that your show, which is a German show, is now seen in an international context. It's amazing to see how work can be seen and honored. Just being here and being nominated is a great honor.
And it's very complex. It's a thriller. It's financial.
Yeah.
Drama. How do you explain it to people?
I think it's about people working in the banking, so in investment banking, but it's really about the emotional part as well. It's not just how banking works, but why people want to work as bankers and what if they're thrilled to do it, and where the differences and the emotional struggle. So I think it's really about understanding human beings and going deeper and deeper and deeper down in the dark. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now joining them is the rest of their team.
Guys, look to your right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Can we watch the sign a little bit too close?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And one more time.
Nice.
And nice mask.
Stay there, please. Right over here. Beautiful. Thank you.
Can I get the two? Thank you.
This counts. Straight ahead, please. Straight ahead. Thank you. Right here.
From Holland, the head of special press on this.
Belgium, nominated in the non-scripted entertainment category for Taboo, this is Tom Bateman. Now joining Tom Bateman will be the team from Taboo.
Tom and what's your name? Everybody nice and tight, please. Get everybody in a little over. Belgian hottie. Hi, everybody. First. Yes, yes. Look in here. Okay, straight ahead right here, please. Straight ahead. And right next to him. And one more right here, please. One more. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Tom, will you start with yourself real quick and then get everyone around? Then Tom, yourself real quick and then everybody's going around. Yeah, sorry. Your name's on the sheet. Close to the caption.
Tom, looking nice again.
I'm very happy. Yes, and very excited.
What does it feel like to be here?
It's a dream for me. Like, you know, I'm from Syria originally, and for me it's something more than what I could dream. To be here in the Emmy Awards and my documentary being nominated for the award, I'm more than happy.
How did the documentary come about? I mean, did they reach you? Did you pick someone to tell your story?
I met Rizbek Kabouli in Damascus since I was living there, and he came to Syria to make a documentary about my life. That was super dangerous during the war, but I wanted to send a message of peace to the world, because I believe the opposite of war is not peace, it's creation. So I was very blessed to be able to create a piece of art in the middle of the war. So that's a blessing I will carry with me all my life.
Has your family in Syria seen the documentary?
Of course, my family saw the documentary and they are very happy, and now they are supporting me very well. Thank you.
Can we see your tattoo?
Ah, yes, for sure. Yeah.
Good luck today.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
What makes it different? I don't know. We took a lot of care. I think we had a good idea, and we made it with a lot of each other and with a really good team.
From Brazil, nominated for the category of Best Documentary for The Rise of Lynching in Brazil, this is Vladimir Seixas and Luis Carlos de Alencar.
Like this? Will you make a picture with my husband?
And joining them now on the carpet is the rest of their team.
Guys, Brazil, look this way, quick. Before they come.
Thank you.
Yeah, the right.
Marina.
Hi. Fine. I'm a little bit excited. Yes, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
You're
you.
the first Hungarian actress to ever be nominated for an Emmy. What is that like?
It's incredible. I represent my country now, so I proudly represent my country as the first Hungarian actress. It's quite something, so that's why I'm really excited. And imagine, today, this day, we remembered all the Hungarian victims who suffered in the Soviet Union, like myself in our movement. So it's a very special day for us.
And this is one of the first times that story has ever been told.
Yes, it's an untold story. It's our taboo. So that's why it's so important for us. We are here.
Is it something that is taught in schools in Hungary, or because I know the story's never been told on film, but do you guys learn about this in school, or?
We have learned about it, but honestly, we have never ever talked about it in the family because it was forbidden to talk about it. So that's why it's so important for us.
And what's been the reaction to the film?
It was quite a big success. We have 31 awards, and the reaction from the audience was wonderful because I got so many letters because every family members has a connection with this. Thank you very much.
Tracer, whoa. Nice.
Should we get the actors in it? No, Could we get you in the...
Because I'm shorter too. So
And everybody get into it. What about this one? Don't be shy. Have you got the sign?
just hold down here, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Right here, please.
Close enough. That's all I got. Please don't speak anything except thanks. Yeah? Right over here. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm working for that. You can see that we do the lighthouse now. It's like my goose. You just don't seem very interested. Like this. Yeah. Da. Yeah. Remember the other years? You get like 1 out of every 5 frames wouldn't have like a band on it. Yeah. That's fine. Whatever lighting company that had that year was just like, this is 2 years of what? We got through it.
And this is partners for this year's International Emmy Awards from the Sofitel Hotel.
Ele chega a estar com a boca tremendo, você está mais calma, está ansioso, está esperançoso.
From France, nominated in the Arts Programming category for Michel Legrand Let Music Play. This is Fabienne Servan-Schreiber.
And Gregory Monroe.
Luiz Carlos de Alencar, Vladimir Seixas.
What's your name? Here, say up. And joining them will be the rest of the production team.
Voilà, monsieur.
up, nominated in the non-English language U.S. primetime program category for Falco. This is Sasha Robles and Diego Ramirez.
They're too cheap to pay for. I think it's a fee. Because normally we're outside. It's better here. Feel free if you're good. Was that live? No.
Sorry, it'll be better. This way, this way, this way. One step over. Anyone above her? Anyone over here?
From the United Kingdom, nominated in the non-scripted entertainment category for the Real Full Monty Ladies Night, this is Nick Bullen and Daniela Newman.
And over here, please.
From Brazil, nominated in the arts programming category for Obra Aberta, Os Pescadores de Pérolas, Roberto Rios, Carlos Lavera.
This way, guys. Your names will be perfect in the caption now. Thank you.
Roberto, he has the singer, yeah. Nominated in the non-English language U.S. primetime program category for Magnifica 70, Season 3. This is Roberto Rios and Claudio Torres.
What do you know from Cloud? I have to go again, I'm sorry.
Roberto.
That was Roberto Claudio.
Gentlemen, right here, please.
Together right here, gentlemen. Right here.
Gentlemen, one more smile here. We're going to have you go down. And straight ahead right here. Wait. Don't go. Right here. That's right.
And next we have our our gala chair, Mo Abudu, CEO of Ebony Life Media.
Guys, straight down here.
She will be joined by her guests. And joining her now will be her guests.
Beautiful. Everybody straight ahead, please, right here. Wonderful. Tighter. Can I get all?
And Mo, looking straight ahead, kindly. Thank you. One more time, Mo.
And right over here, please.
Mo, to your left, down this way. Nice.
And up here, please.
Hi, Mo.
One down here, please, Mo.
Exactly, right?
Mo, Mo, Mo.
Can you give her her back after when she's
From the United Kingdom, nominated in the Arts Programming category for John and Yoko, Above Us Only Sky. This is Michael Epstein and Peter Worsley.
I have no idea. Okay, so you guys can keep moving down along. Yeah, thank you. Where is it? Okay.
And one more time back.
Monkey right here, please, straight ahead. One more. Good.
Michael. Solo.
I'd like to do the same. One more smile there.
And next, partner for the International Emmy Awards, the CEO of Sato Company Limited. This is Nelson Sato. His daughter
Glad you guys
Jacqueline
are here.
Sato, and her family.
Keep us honest.
This side, this way, guys. England, this way.
Lady.
Yeah, for sure.
And up here. And about. One more over here, please. Keep you right there. Thank you. Down back of this. Then we have you in solo.
Solo, sure.
And right here. Michael, back up here. Michael.
All right. Oh, for sure. Peter? Oh, come on. Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
Peter as well? Hi.
So you stopped here and so this is the second time you've done a film on Lennon.
Yes, it is.
What is it about Lennon?
So the first film was Lennon NYC, which we did for what would have been John's 70th birthday. This is John and Yoko Above Us Only Sky, which is about a year in their life and about the making of the Imagine album.
And for a diehard Lennon fan, what are they going to learn in this documentary?
Well, for a die-hard Lennon fan, they're going to see footage of John in the studio, at home with Yoko, that they've never seen before. Archive that I have to say, as a die-hard Lennon fan, that I was completely gobsmacked when Peter and I went into the edit room and we saw what Yoko had in her archive and what she made available for the documentary. It's just remarkable footage.
And I know, Peter, you've worked on several music films. How was this one different from the other one?
Well, when you're given access to a treasure trove of archive from the personal archive of John and Yoko, and being able to see John rehearsing with George Harrison, for me, it created a period, it showed a period of time almost more richly than any film we've worked on.
Yeah, I would say that, for everything that I've done on John, Yoko's been remarkably supportive and eager for people to see what she has and for us to be able to tell the story. It was a very supportive, lovely relationship. And as our goal in making it was that if you watched it, you got to feel that you were spending time with John. So it's a very intimate, first-person film where you just feel like you're in the room with him.
And you just finished working on Miles Davis.
Correct, yeah.
And I know there's a lot of push for Oscar. What does it feel like to have that buzz surrounding that film?
It's really exciting. We've just been nominated for a Grammy for Best Music Documentary. But what's really exciting is the amount of support and work that not only Stanley Nelson but also the family, Vince and Aaron, have put towards it, and how much, most of all, it's how much when people see the film, what it really means to them. And that's what between the Miles film and this film, Above a Lonely Sky, they're both films which talk about music but also move people, and that's, I find, what I'm very, very rewarding about helping put these films together.
Miles Davis is a great film. It's a beautiful film.
Ah, you must do. Oh, Angela. Oh, great. That's how you were so well prepared.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. You'd come and see it.
Thanks very much.
The JCS International Young Creatives Awards. This is Funke Alafiatayo, Artes Ferruni, Reach Asher Harani.
Oh, nice lighting. That's good.
Thank you, Dad.
Very flattering, right?
Very I call it the beauty light.
Yeah.
So tell me, why John Lennon?
Why John Lennon? Well, I think John and his message, and John and Yoko's message, is particularly relevant to this moment right now, where the world seems broken, where we're at each other's throats, where refugees are treated as criminals. John's message of imagining a better world, a world where there's no countries, where there's no hunger, is exactly the message we need today.
What did you learn from your film that we didn't know about John Lennon?
I think the depth of the relationship between John and Yoko and how the musical collaboration between the two of them is a really key part to it. And the other thing that we were really working on with Michael was making the message of the film relevant today and not just telling a story which is told and in the past. It's also a story which resonates with us today.
From Turkey, nominated in the category of Best Performance by an Actor for his work in Persona.
Look, it's really nice whenever you make anything to have a moment of recognition, to know that when you're sitting in a mushroom cellar, or in this case, somebody's home in Hammersmith, editing in their living room under a deadline, that people saw it and that they appreciated it. And it's really nice to be in an international community. It's nice to know you're not an island adrift, but that you're part of a broader. Thank you.
I thought you said
Want to talk about the awards? Yeah. Talk about the awards.
joining him, a partner of the International Emmy Awards, CEO of IAPIM, Karam Chatai, along with the rest of their team.
Guys, this is the team. We're up. Agent. Nice and tight.
Team, let's start off right here. Everybody starting right here?
Yeah.
Team right here.
Alright, this side. This side. Okay, guys?
Can we get some solos to do first? The team can keep on. Thank you so much. Towards the photographer. Can I talk to you?
Margarita Souza.
So to have this nomination for this role, what does it mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. It's a great pleasure to be nominated with all these talented actors all over the world. So I'm very happy. Thank you.
And this role is pretty dark. I mean,
Yeah.
how did you figure out how to play this role?
I looked at the fun bits of it. It was fun as well.
What was fun about
that dark.
executing people?
Well, have you seen the people I executed? Do you know what they've done? So.
What's been some of the reactions to the show?
Beg your pardon?
What's been some of the reactions from the show?
Oh, wonderful. People love it. Whoever's watched it, they love it. So it's great to hear all that. People loved it. Thank you very much.
Sir.
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
We have a specific request to interview. I'm with the Associated Press. And, I read the background article. Congratulations. This footage is properly for your home country.
Yeah.
They requested it through Associated Press. I'm the one person band that did all the jobs.
Okay.
Look at my eyes, not the lens. If you would stand over there, and just look at me and tell me turn on my light. You can look at me. How does it feel to, I know you've been in this business for a while. How does it feel to get this award?
Oh, I haven't got the award yet. I'm nominated. And I'm very happy to be nominated with all those wonderful actors.
Hola, muy bien. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
What does it feel like to be here and have that medal?
Estoy feliz porque es un reto el estar aquí esta noche representando a muchos latinos que hoy en día sufren esta terrible situación de tener que emigrar a través de un muro. Un aplauso a todas esas personas que han logrado salir adelante en busca de un hogar en este país maravilloso y esperemos que esta situación se calme un poco porque yo creo que hay mucha gente que merece una oportunidad porque quieren una vida nueva en un país como este. Gracias. Ale.
And it's, the show follows two women who come to America, which is very timely. What's been some of the response about the show and how it's dealing with the immigration?
Que el show es sobre dos mujeres que vienen a América y como obviamente es el adecuado al momento, que cuál ha sido la respuesta del público y la gente al
Ha sido maravilloso y lo veo en los centros comerciales, lo veo en el aeropuerto, lo veo con gente no solamente latina, lo veo con gente americana, lo veo con gente de todas partes del mundo que se acerca y nos dice: yo he vivido una situación similar a la de Sofía, que es mi personaje, he vivido una situación similar a la de Lixi, he vivido una situación similar a la de muchos personajes que interpretan cada personaje en esta historia. Es un tema de una madre, de dos madres que tratan de salir adelante con sus hijos, de dos madres que cruzan la frontera tratando de conseguir algo mejor, y pues gracias al público, porque también por ustedes nosotros hoy estamos aquí. Gracias.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, sir.
The recipient of tonight's Sir Peter Ustinov Television Script Writing Award. This is Violet McDonald.
Great. It feels great any time to be nominated for something. That means people appreciate what you're doing, and that's a great satisfaction for an actor.
Buenísimo, gracias. Va. Wow. I'm so happy. De verdad que es un reto bien importante el estar hoy parada aquí. Va. El estar hoy parada aquí es un reto bien importante como mujer que representa muchísimas madres del mundo. Este personaje dejó una huella bien importante no solamente en mi carrera, sino también en mi vida privada, porque atravesaba un momento muy difícil con un tema personal, y el hecho de sacar adelante a Sofía, que también tenía algo que ver con su hija. Ella cruza la frontera buscando un mejor futuro para su hija, escapándose de muchísimas cosas que ocurren en la actualidad en nuestras políticas. El hecho de que esta mujer se arriesgara a dejarlo todo por cruzar el muro, un tema que nos toca a todos muy cercanamente, porque de alguna u otra forma nos ha tocado salir de nuestros países, ¿verdad? Agradecida con todo el público por el apoyo. Esta historia estaba nominada en Francia y en varios países, y estoy muy agradecida de estar esta noche aquí. Thank you. Marjorie de Sousa. Marjorie, perla significa. Thank you.
This way, Iman. Iman, straight here on it. Right here. Awesome. I'm gonna give it to you.
From Brazil, nominated in the category of Best Performance by an Actress for her work in Under Pressure, this is Marjorie Estiano. by the director and the writer, Andrusha Waddington and Lucas Paraíso.
Marjorie, right here.
Next up, one of our presenters for this evening, Mr. Diego Plattenhoff. Nominated in the non-English language U.S. primetime program for El Recluso, this is Marcos Santana and Ana Paula Valdovinos. Joining them now is the rest of the production team. Thank you. Nominated in the non-English language program for U.S. primetime from Al Otro Lado del Muro, this is Perla Farias, David Postara.
Especial pelo fato de representar tantas coisas no Brasil, tantas diferenças.
Next up, partner for the International Emmy Awards, Commissioner at Malta Film Commission, Johan Grench, and Marketing Senior Executive at Malta Film Commission, Chris Busuttil. And a sponsor of the International Emmy Press Room, Senior Vice President, Content and Creative of NBC Universal Media, this is Marcello Coldro.
Can she speak in Portuguese and I translate?
Okay. Congratulations.
The translator will
Thank you.
Tá.
So what is it like to be here?
And next we have a partner of the International Emmy Awards, CEO of...
Eu fico muito emocionada, muito feliz, porque é um projeto que é muito significativo para mim, é muito transformador para mim e para o meu país. Então, ser ouvido por uma cultura diferente é muito relevante.
I'm very honored, and it's very transforming to be in a different country and bringing this such a strong character to the rest of the world.
And you've won many awards for this role since 2017. How does being nominated for an Emmy compare?
O que ela perguntou? Eu não peguei a pergunta.
Como é que está sendo nominada aqui, já que você já ganhou outros prêmios por esse personagem?
Eu não sei responder isso. É um prêmio muito significativo aqui, muito marcante, é muito reconhecido na América e no mundo todo. Quando eu soube que tinha sido indicada, foi tipo um aniversário, todo mundo dando parabéns. Você representa um país, vira quase Olimpíadas, assim, fica o país inteiro torcendo por você. É uma conquista mundial, né?
It's very relevant being an international prize like this, which is such an important role, and it's like an Olympic game. Everybody's cheering for me in Brazil, and for me it gives me such an honor to be representing my country in this important character, which talks about public health.
Obrigada. Muito honrada, muito feliz de poder ter essa bandeira, de trazer o meu país para cá, principalmente porque o produto, o trabalho, a obra que a gente trouxe, fala de um lugar muito sensível do brasileiro, das qualidades e dos defeitos dos brasileiros. Isso é muito importante quando a gente cultura, da sensação de ser percebido.
I'm very honored to be representing my country in such an important role, which is such an important subject, which talks about the part of the Brazilians and the bad part of the Brazilians at the same time, and showing the reality of our country to the whole world. Honored. Her name is spelled Marjorie, M-A-R-J-O-R-I-E, Estiano, E-S-T-I-A-N-O. The show is under pressure. On this old-fashioned shot. I'm very interested
From Canada, nominated in the comedy category for Working Moms Season 2, this is Catherine Reichman and Philip Sternberg. From Finland, nominated in the short form series category for NowThis Season 2, Wingman. This is Matti Kajender and Antti Luswanimi.
Reuters Television.
Hi.
Hi,
Good, how are you? Thank you.
So, when I watched a little bit of the show, I can't help but wonder how much of this is based on your real life.
It's all pretty based off of our real lives. I think one of the things that's been so moving for us since people have started to connect with the show is that it is a page out of anyone's book. I mean, sure, it's specific to our lives, but one of the reasons that I think so many people have connected with it is that this is the story of everyone. Whether you are married or not, have children or not, having an identity crisis when you come into your 30s and wonder the person who you were supposed to be in your 20s doesn't always end up being who you are.
Are there any stories that are kind of like, we can't tell?
Yeah, I mean, every parent has a lot of poop stories you just don't want to put on television.
We've got boundaries, and it's all poop related.
Yeah, that's it, for sure. For sure.
And I know you come from a filmmaking family. How much do you consult with them in your projects?
A lot. I mean, I'm very, very lucky to have such talented family that not only has so much experience in this industry, but also are really good parents. So I consider myself one of the lucky ones.
So if you guys win tonight, what does that mean?
Oh my God! That means that we get to be hungover parents tomorrow morning.
Absolutely, we have a reason to go out and drink finally, in maybe like 7 years.
We
Can't
work
wait.
pretty hard, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.
Now joining them will be the production team from La Reina del Flow.
Let me see your eyes right here, please. All eyes here, please.
Next up, we have Ambassador Ronald S. Lauder with Commissioner Ray Kelly.
Thank you so much.
From Brazil, nominated in the category of TV movie miniseries For If I Close My Eyes Now, this is Carlos Manga Jr. and Ricardo Linares. Joining them will be the writer Adne Silvestre and the actress Mariana Jimenez.
Mariana, up here? Right here. Right here, can we get a sign, please? Sign, please. Sign, please. Hello. Mariana, right here. Straight ahead, please. Yes. And smiling here. Hi. And straight ahead, please. Both of you. Oh, no, I don't think we have one. Mariana.
Mariana, straight ahead, right here. Mariana, straight in front of you. Mariana, right here.
Mariana, right here.
And next up we have a presenter for tonight, Miss Tamara Tooney. From Portugal, nominated in the telenovela category for Tangled Lives, this is João Pedro Lopes and Jorge Quiroga.
All right. Right here.
Joining them will be the actors from the telenovela.
And looking here, gentlemen, right here. And together right here. Straight ahead, gentlemen, straight ahead, please. And smiling here. Up here. Up here. Right here. Look up, look up. Right there, right there. Look up.
You guys put swap sides. Yeah, thanks. Better for the captain. Perfect. Straight down here, guys. Nice. Awesome. Beautiful. Great.
And smiling here. Over the shoulder right here. Over the shoulder right here. Can you look up, please?
We hope so. Good luck. Thank you. Yeah, we'll plug them all together. Ladies. All right, everybody up here? Let you go, right here. Thank you. Right here. Nice right here, please. Nice right here. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. Wait, just the girl.
From South Africa, nominated in the telenovela category for The River, this is Fatsushero Makarela and Gwydion Baina.
Can we look this way, not to your left? Ladies, left, ladies, left. Ladies, right here, down. Good. And on top. And above, please. Thank you. Thank you. Gentlemen, smile here. Can we look at this camera here? Straight ahead right here. Eyes right here. Come down here. Get some quick shots. How to shed this? How to shed, sir? How to say it? Yeah. This way, man. Nice. Wait, together. Yeah. Perfect. Love it. One more shot. Right here. Excuse me, guys, sir. Yes, yes. And to come back to the great.
Next up, one of tonight's presenters, Kellen Lutz.
Hey guys, South Africa, wait, everyone wait. South Africa, all here. Where's that flag? Kellen, one more shot this way. Smile in here, girl. Right here. Thank you. And one more smile.
Mas você, a necessidade, você mudou tanto tempo, você estava nessa posição de refeição, por exemplo. Hi, Cal, how are you? Hey.
It's been
Oh, you look good.
From the United Kingdom, nominated in the category for documentary for Louis Theroux's Altered States, this is Aaron Fellows and Gagan Rahill.
Kellen, right here. Right here, please.
Take it right over here, please. Thank you.
Reuters TV.
Yeah, no.
You have presentation tonight.
Yes.
What is it like to be on International Emmy?
You know what? This is my first time, so I really, I'm looking forward to it. I have no expectations. It's going to be a fun night.
I'm assuming you
From the United Kingdom, nominated for Best
As far as watching or acting in?
tonight, this is
Sure, yeah.
Do you pay attention to some of the international options that are on the
Honestly, I don't watch much television, so I have them. It's more for the wife because I go to work and want to make sure she's at home and she has her own guilty pleasures to watch.
So when you do watch television, is there anything that you're binging now or any shows that you're...
Yeah, we do Long Lost Family. So it's all about adoption and kids finding their parents, parents finding their kids. Every night we go to bed with tears in our eyes, and it's a very touching show and a very rewarding show. So that's what we watch. I do love international films, and I love working with international directors and productions. I just did a movie called Divertimento in Paris, and it's unique experiences. There's a lot of talent all over the world.
Is there anything you learned from that experience that you take to American production?
Yeah, you always learn something. You know, for me, I'm the actor in the production, so you're trying to help the director as much as possible. And I feel like with the experience in France, he was a new director. So this was one of his first films. So it was great to collaborate with him and help him out because he has a lot of talent. And I was just happy to be more of the veteran on set. Thank you very much.
It's a great honour. There's nominees from 21 different countries here tonight. And I think at a time like this, it'd be really useful to celebrate the fact that we're international.
Step over there, we'll do that one more time. Thank you. Step back just a little bit for me. Thank you so much for talking to us.
You're okay.
Tell me how...
Fabio! Put the house straight ahead, please. Right here. We're coming down. Yeah. Brazil. What's going on?
Now joining them will be the rest of the cast and production team for Especial de Natal.
She's with us. Be nice to her, guys.
Am I looking at you? Or? Oh, good. Thank you very much.
I would like to say that it's an honor with so many countries.
21 different nominees from 21 different countries. That's great.
And I know this is a family drama. A man trying to raise custody of his children. And it's just a side of the story that we don't normally see. Normally it's the woman, you know.
Yeah, well, what's unusual about this story is it's unusual on two levels because it's about a man's fight to get some contact with his children, but also it's the woman that leaves. I think traditionally we're used to stories where the man leaves the home, but this is a woman with a decent husband and grown-up children who she loves, but she's unhappy, so she leaves. So that was unusual in itself.
What was it about this project that attracted you to it?
It was beautifully written by Daniel Brocklehurst. I've run my career on working with writers more than directors or other actors because those are the people I rely on. It was in the greatest city in the world, filmed in Belfast, which I urge people to visit because they are the friendliest people in the world. And if you like a drink and you like a song, it's the city to go to.
I mean, you recently wrote a very revealing book. What's been some of the responses?
I've not had a negative response so far. I've had young men standing up and saying that they suffer from dysmorphia and issues over food and depression, and they've thanked me for speaking about it. So it's been very positive. And most of all, it was about my father, Ronnie Eccleston, who's no longer with me. And I hope, I wrote it in his memory, and I wrote about his dementia, and I hope the fact that it's helped some young people, I hope that would make my dad proud.
What do you think he would say about it, NowThis?
Well, my dad was a blue-collar man, but he kind of inspired me to be an actor along with my mum, but my dad had a real passion for the written word. He used to sit with a dictionary and read words out to me and ask me what he thought I meant, and he really blazed with a passion. I think he'd have been chuffed to see his surname on a book. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
I definitely think entertainment is a universal language. I think a lot of people immerse themselves in different mediums. Now we have a lot of social media, and that connects us to around the world. And at the press of your finger, you can see someone talk to someone from halfway around the world.
The stars of the show. Solo. Gracias. Soledad, la Soledad.
Next, the presenter for this evening, Mr. John Turturro. This evening is Bellamy Young.
What am I supposed to say?
Argentina, nominated in the telenovela category for 100 Days to Fall in Love. This is Pablo Culel and Andrea Tuozzo.
And how about a little smile right here? Bellamy. Bellamy.
Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great night. I know, I don't know where he is.
Joining them will
Brooklyn
be two
somewhere with a
reactors to
cocktail.
the program.
Hi. I'm good. How are you? How are you? Yeah, this is a great scarf.
Thank you. I stole it from my mother.
Well done. Good mama.
So when they said, will you come and present tonight, why did you say yes?
Because what could be more glamorous than the International Emmys? I mean, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic way to educate yourself about what's going on globally, first of all. But also, I mean, what a night. I'm in New York for a reason, for nights like this.
But why are the International Emmy Awards important? I mean, we have the regular Emmys, but
I do hope for a world where there is one Emmys, because I do like when we all are more educated about each other's cultures and we all know each other's stories. Inclusivity can be a more fundamental precept for, you know, kindness and compassion. But as for now, I'm proud, you know, at least we have both, and we'll come together a little bit. Prodigal Son is proud to represent tonight internationally, and we're proud to meet all the other actors and filmmakers and storytellers from around the world.
is there any show that you're binging right now?
No, I'm binging my own as it happens, so I get really behind when I'm doing a job. But, oh, I'm caught. There it is. But I have so many that I'm looking forward to, like everyone else. The lists just get longer and longer because there's so much wonderful television.
And then you get stuck in the house.
I know, that's okay. I'll be stuck in the house for a minute. I don't mind. It sounds good. Little sweatpants days. Love them. Thank you so much. Nice to talk to you.
Argentina.
Para enamorarse los dos programas de impresionante, la cantidad de
Next, the Special Awards 2019 International Emmy Directorate Award recipient, Ms. Christiane Amanpour, Chief International Anchor for CNN. She's going with her son, Darius Rubin. And tonight's host for the 47th International Emmy Awards, Ronnie Chang.
Yep. Good job. This way. To your left.
Sure. Come with me. Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Hi,
Thank you very much.
So when you get the call about this honor, what did you first think?
I thought, wow, I hadn't heard about this award before, and I'm incredibly honored. It's great. Apparently, most of the people who get it are usually owners and presidents of big organizations, big media organizations. So I'm very happy to be maybe the first who's not a leader of a big organization.
Well, you're leading the international team at CNN.
Well, yeah, in a way, yeah.
How has the way you report changed with media?
Listen, my mission is to report the facts, the truth, and be a reporter. Don't just stand around and, be a pundit, or I'm not an analyst, I'm a reporter. So in all the things I do, I just stick with my, the basics. Yeah.
And in your career, what would you say is the highlight?
I would say, my Bosnia reporting, my stuff that I did after 9/11, the Sex and Love series I did for Netflix and CNN, which was all about young women and their agency when it comes to love and, demanding their own rights in every which way. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we'll start with Reuters.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
It's like a riot in here. Hi. How's it going?
Good. You are hosting tonight?
Yeah, I am hosting tonight.
I'll let you know the night.
Sure, no problem.
How do you prepare to international crowd?
How do you prepare? It helps that I am an international crowd. I'm not American, so it didn't take much of an adjustment. Anything that I think is funny, I think most of these people think is funny. Yeah.
And is there a show that you're watching that's nominated?
Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's nominated. Yeah.
Are you binging anything right now?
Yeah, I'm binging some stuff. Succession. I'm binging Succession. Yeah, that's good. It's not nothing nominated today, but yeah. Rick and Morty. Shout out Rick and Morty. Cartoon. Yeah, it's like the most famous cartoon in the world right now. Yeah. Oh, Watchmen. Watching a lot of Watchmen. Yeah. No, good luck using any of that.
It's
I can't really say I chose it, they chose me. So, from Singapore, nominated in the comedy category for the fans. This is Zahira Bani-Kodeli and Lim Swat Yen. Can we get one of her solos? Yes.
Sure.
Hi,
good, thank you. Thank you.
What is it like to get nominated?
Well,
this is the star. She's the filmmaker, so she should.
I think it's fantastic having an international platform for something, for an issue like caste is amazing. So it's wonderful to be here.
And Al Jazeera is very, very proud to have supported Shalu and filmmakers from the Global South who don't often get to be on these kinds of stages. So we're very, very proud of the film and of our fabulous filmmaker.
And this topic is something you hear about, but you've never kind of seen someone going through a trial. How hard or easy was it to be able to talk about?
I think it's an incredibly sensitive topic. Honor killing is a taboo, as you might already know. But it was easy enough because the victim was testifying against her very own parents. That part of finding the story was easy. But however, it comes with its own challenges, as in you're talking about a very sensitive topic. But I've had great help from great media who have helped me handle it sensitively. Same about Al Jazeera. The witness teams have come on board right from the beginning and helped through the process very well.
And you have both sides of the family, which is rare. I mean, how did that even happen?
Well, I think it's important, as many people would say, it's very important to get all perspectives, especially when it's a social issue such as this. There's a lot of societal pressure. I think the idea was to use Kausalya, her family, has tools to tell the story of honor killing. So telling story through them. It took about 6-7 months to get access, but I think being honest and telling them that I would be providing a platform to tell what they have to say, and approaching it that way is what gave us access to both sides.
And I think it's too easy to get into good guys, bad guys, and it's abhorrent. But then what beyond that? We've got to hear these other perspectives so that we can try and understand more nuance, and hopefully this film and the impact of it afterwards can shift towards changing legislation and changing minds. But I think if it had only been one side, it would have been very easy for the family to just dismiss it, whereas I think now they've had to take on board looking at themselves, looking at their societies, looking at their communities and the pressures, and it's a very big, complex issue.
I think India is going through, as every country that goes through development, it's going increasingly towards modernity. It has come a long way, but I think caste is something that obviously for political reasons, vote bank politics sort of banks on it and things like that. However, I do think, as everyone else, people do change. It's the idea of change should be, when we start acknowledging it, that would be the first step. So I hope films like this sort of provide that platform to do that and advocate for change.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
The entries just keep getting better and better, and we keep getting more and more of them. I mean, there are countries that 10 years ago you wouldn't see an entry, and now you might see 10 or 15 or 20. And of course, our nominees are from all over Europe, Asia, Africa. Amazing.
And tonight you guys are honoring Christine Amanpour. Why was she selected?
Because we think it's very important that organizations like ours counter some of these trends and news of talking about fake news and phony news, and we wanted to honor someone who really stands for integrity in news gathering and newscasting, and we couldn't think of anybody better than her, and she accepted.
And how is streaming changing the International Emmy?
Well, I mean, a lot of streaming companies are here tonight. We had a lot of entries from Netflix, either alone or in partnership. I mean, I would say right now what streaming is doing is enabling countries that never used to have high-quality television, India, for example, to have it, because there's more money going into those programs. Thank you very much. Nice to talk to you.
From the Netherlands, nominated in the documentary category.
Hello, how are you doing?
Not English language U.S. primetime program.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So when they said, will you come present, why did you say yes?
I mean, it's a wonderful occasion. It's a lot of amazing work that's coming here today. And I think it's important that we acknowledge the people that are outside of the community who are making a difference all over the world. So it's great.
Are there any international programs on your watch list?
I need to possibly get my butt on top of that and probably watch some more. That's what I need to do. But when I see, I'm definitely going to make sure I keep on top of it. Thank you very much. It's good to see you.
From the United Kingdom, nominated in the
Can I talk to you guys real quick about McLaughlin? I'm Aaron. Hi. I'm with the Associated Press.
Hello.
Hi.
To the camera or to you? To you. Yeah.
Explain the success.
Well, McMaffey is a TV show about corruption and collusion, and we're in a world in which that's a very, powerful force at the moment, and things that a lot of countries are contending with.
One more straight ahead right here.
From India, nominated in the TV movie miniseries category for Lust Stories, this is Rami Skruvala and Ashi Dua.
Right here.
Can we look up here? Can we look
this way. And a little smile over here. Thanks. Just come center for Netflix. Come together.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And joining in will be the directors of Lust Stories.
I'm so honored, I think. It's such a huge honor, such a big award. And it's really exciting that it's been selected from so many countries with such good content. So I'm very happy, very grateful.
And I know this is based on Bombay Taylor.
No, this is it's just a story about a woman. It's called Lust Stories. So it's just about her life and relationships.
Yeah, but it was
Sacred Games.
Bombay Talking.
That was the one before.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you reference that at all? Or?
No. That's totally different.
All right. What I read was not right.
That's fine.
So it's very funny though. I mean.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Can you talk about the comedy in it?
I mean, it's funny only because it makes people a bit nervous. I think it's a bit uncomfortable to hear this woman talk about certain things which don't make sense necessarily. She's quite traumatized, but quite confused and contradictory to her statements and behavior. So I think it just makes people a bit nervous. It's not like funny ha-ha comedy. So.
And you just made your directorial debut.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay.
What was that like for you?
Oh, I had such a good time. It's just been a short. It's a 32-minute short. And I'm just finishing it. I'm it's so joyous, the process was. I hope I can do more.
So do you think you'll stay behind the camera or you'll do both?
I can do both. Why can't I do both?
So if you win tonight, what would that mean for you?
Oh my god, I'm thinking I'm not winning because it's too stressful otherwise.
So you have nothing prepared?
No, I'm not. I'll just cheer. Thank you. Okay.
Radhika. Yeah. You definitely got our attention. Definitely got our attention. Hey, India, this way.
Next up, one of our presenters this evening, Kim Fields.
How do you feel about being nominated? How does it make you touch your heart with your colleagues?
I think it's a big honor, and I think it's really important sometimes to be recognized. I work hard, sometimes people recognize it, see it, appreciate it. I think it's also
Of course, India is such a large media center. This is almost more important competition. Tell me about that. Sticking out in the whole world.
Yeah, I think that's the best part of the international. To be chosen amongst all of that. So I respect her. Can you get it?
Never said my name like that again.
Next,
Hi.
a partner for the
How are you?
International Emmy Awards,
So when
General
they
Manager
reached out to you about presenting here,
Oh my goodness! I mean, it's the International Emmys, and so it's just some fantastic storytellers, amazing stories from around the world. So of course, being able to be a part of this was very exciting.
And there's so much talk about a Friends reboot, but we all know Friends came from the Living Secret. So, is there ever talk about it in Living?
There's been tons of talk for years about a reboot, but right now, thank God, everybody is so busy. I mean, I'm here also promoting my Christmas movie that premieres on Sunday, You Light Up My Christmas. So, you know, everybody's been busy, but we'll see if we can catch lightning in a bottle again. It's a lot of work, though, so anybody trying to rush and do it wrong. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
Next up, one of tonight's presenters, Mr. Jerry O'Connell.
Sorry I'm so sweaty. I just got off the one train. Jerry! So crowded. Jerry! This way, Jerry. There, Jerry, wait. This way. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
It's so exciting.
You
How are you?
My camera guy said, yeah.
I'm just here tonight to meet Christiane Amanpour. I'm a huge fan. I've never met her, and I'm honored. I would be honored to meet her, or at least get a selfie with her. I need a selfie with Christiane Amanpour.
But you're going to present as well.
I'm going to present as well. I'm presenting Best Unscripted, which is, I mean, it means reality television. But it's exciting. It's not only the Emmys, they're the International Emmys, so it's on a grander scale. It's very exciting.
Why do you think the International Emmys are necessary?
Because we're one world. We're all in this together, and it's just an honor to be here. Yeah. As Pitbull says, Mr. Worldwide.
Guys, just before.
And joining them will be the rest of the team from the Remix India.
Everybody straight ahead right here. And everybody nice and tight. Wonderful. And coming a little bit back. Here we are. Thank you. And one more small here. That's one.
Can we get everybody?
Yes.
Please want to stop. We'll do one group photo for this person.
India, this way.
Really? Wait, you're not going to be
Buraya bakalım. Birlikte de rica edelim. Pardon. My understanding is Benny has one. The creators of Lost. I lost. Game of Thrones. TV-wise, Benny. Yes, they're getting special words of it, so they should be here waiting. Is that it? Waiting on one more. But I'll be bringing everyone up to. How long do I have to get out? Hi. Yeah, I just, oh, they're walking over. Great. Great. Yeah, everything else is done. Wait for them unless it's something they're not doing. Okay, they're coming. Great. Thank you.
awesome. That and then also Russian.
Wi-Fi? Actually, fine. Never had an issue. They might be together. I mean,
They're coming up. Oh, yeah, they're coming up.
Testing 1, 2. What's up, Nelson? Everything good?
It's came before. It's bigger than any show we've shot. For real.
Oh, they're here. Okay.
They're here. If we've shot like lost something, you know? It's better in walls.
Jessica, they're right there.
It makes sense.
Tonight's Special Awards 2019 International Emmy Founders Award recipients, David Benioff and D.B. Weiss.
Right to the lady, right to the lady, right up here to the lady.
I'm going to cross over, guys.
Okay. And one over here, straight ahead. Gentlemen together.
Okay, they'll take the next spot. Come down, guys. Down a little and then.
And joining them on the carpet, Mr. Carmen Hill.
Hey, guys. These two together, and then we'll do the three.
Straight ahead here, guys. And just to your left, gentlemen, just to your left. Gentlemen, the two of you.
Sir.
To your left, gentlemen. And one more here, guys.
And why don't you guys go that way and we'll do three all together. Back to this spot.
Let's spin some routines. Yeah, right at the top.
Right back at this spot with the three.
Yeah, can we start right here, please? Start right here. Thank you.
Look, the shoes, comfy. So comfy.
Yeah, I had a choice of.
And right here, please. There, right over here. One more smile. With a smile here.
And a quick look here. Here we go. Can I just get up this photo?
And one more stop, please, guys.
Thomas Hill in the center. Move over one more spot with the three of them. Fashion shot. There we go. Hi there. How are you? Good to see you.
Straight ahead, guys.
And for them as well.
Guys, release all of them here, right
Does this, let's get Conless solo for this group that didn't get solo.
And Conless in the head. And one more time, right up top.
I got the side of the point.
Conless back. Sad. It's a sad
Okay. Of course.
Oh yeah. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. How's everything? Good to see you. Yes. Yeah, I know, right? It's always on the side, right? Oh my God, great. Happy Thanksgiving. Ah, you're so sweet. Thank you. Take care.
You probably know about
My dad used to watch What's the One, like something.
Oh, yeah. They're all.
Well, all right, we're done. We are done. Now we record the scene.
Okay.
Part 2.
I'll let you make it for events, actually. You do events.
sweaty one. Wow. Sweaty.